Great news! The new iPhone SE 2024 design is set to be the same as the normal iPhone 14 model. Today I want to go over the specs and also want to let you guys know the new iPhone SE release date and price too. So then, we are around 2 years since we had that disappointment with the 2022 iPhone SE model. It was the same design again as an iPhone 8, especially that this design came out in 2017 with that phone. The only other major changes that we saw inside of it were 5G, and we also got the new A15 chipset at that time, what was 30% faster than the last generation iPhone SE. If you didn't know already, there's been 3 iPhone SE models from Apple over the years. We had the first in 2016, what was based on the iPhone 5S design, and then in 2020 we had the second generation iPhone SE, what is based on the iPhone 8 design, and again that old design was used again for the 2022 iPhone SE. From what we have seen is the SE models tend to have the latest chipset inside them from the flagship phones released the year before, with the price being the lowest that Apple can offer at that time. So looking forward to the 4th generation iPhone SE, the great news is that we're going to be getting some big changes. The biggest news that we've been told is finally we will be getting a new design for the iPhone SE, and it seems that the design will follow the iPhone 14 design. A report has come in actually from Mac Rumors telling us that the iPhone SE will follow the design of a predecessor iPhone again. This means we can expect an iPhone with Face ID and not Touch ID anymore, and the possibility of 2 camera lenses on the back of the iPhone. As you can imagine, it means that the iPhone will be larger too, because it will now be a 6.1 inch display, and it's most likely that display will actually be an LCD screen, not an OLED screen. So this will be similar to the sort of display we had with the iPhone XR and also the iPhone 11 to keep costs down. The design has also been told to be modified to actually have a standard USB-C port at the bottom, but this will only have USB 2.0 ports like the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus, but there's also the possibility an action button could be added, and as much as I just said that the iPhone 14 actually has 2 camera lenses on the back of it, it could be modified just to have 1 on the back. Also, with having this iPhone 14 design, you can imagine the dimensions are going to be very different, as you can see right here. So you can actually see that the iPhone 14 length is 146.7mm compared to the current 138.4. The width as well is slightly longer at 71.5. The thickness also is a tiny bit more thicker at 7.8mm, and of course I think the biggest difference you also see here is also the weight is about 15 to 20% more heavier. But at the end of the day, this is a big size increase in the actual iPhone, going up to 6.1 inch display from the current 4.7 inch that we have right now. So obviously it's going to be a bigger and heavier iPhone, but not to worry because other iPhones are even heavier. I'll go over the full specs of what we know about in a moment, but I think you can take away from this that the next generation iPhone will be at least 1 inch bigger than we currently have with the iPhone SE, what a lot of people have been crying out for. I think the main thing to take away from this is the next generation iPhone SE will be at least 1 inch bigger for its screen size than the current iPhone SE that we have right now. And this is something what everyone's crying out for. They want a slightly larger iPhone SE and they want a new design too. Now, just quickly a quick note, with leaks being so early, and to be honest, any leaks even up to the iPhone SE release date that I find and I show to you guys, a lot of previous leaks for other Apple products have come true, but there are some that can get misinterpreted based on the facts that the leakers have been told. I can only present to you what I've been told and shown. No leak or rumour is 100% true until the final iPhone SE is being shown officially from Apple. However, if you are like me and you're also watching this video still, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what the next generation iPhone SE is going to be like and want to know all the latest leaks and rumours are, no matter what they tell us. So, for the release date next, I think we need to do a quick summary of where we are with each of the iPhone SEs and when they came out. Well, the first one came out in 2016, it came out on March 31st, then the 2020 iPhone SE came out on April 24th, and then in 2022 it came out on March 18th. So you can see here straight away that all these iPhone SEs have come out at around about a spring event. This also makes sense as normally Apple do use the other side of the year to actually release their sort of flagship iPhones instead. So, you know, we're talking about the upcoming iPhone 16 for next year. Apple would not want to jeopardize the sales of their iPhone SE or the flagship models with releasing both at the same time. For the release of the year then, so which year it's going to be, it's most likely it's going to be coming out in 2024, because at the end of the day, since the iPhone 2020 model, it came out in 2020, then to 2022, so logically it means 2024. I quickly just want to talk to you about the giveaway that is happening on this channel, and that giveaway is for this. It is for an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber in the last week of December this year. So this is going to be between December 25th and the 31st of December, and all you have to do to enter into this international giveaway, so it's available to everybody in the world, is all you have to do is put down in the comments below of what technology gear or Apple gear, any gear of technology you're planning to buy before the end of 2023, or maybe even into 2024. Put it down in the comments below to enter in. And also at the same time too, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because I'm going to be doing a live stream in that last week of December, and you'll want to find out if you're going to be the winner for this iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, one thing I also just want to quickly say, sadly there's still scammers, spammers, people impersonating me, telling you to WhatsApp you, Telegram them, and also part with money to pay for shipping. This is not me at all. I'll be paying for shipping fees and everything like that, all the taxes too. But if you do see any of these scammers out there, please do report them, like you can see right here. So next of all, let's talk about the iPhone SE 4 specs and everything we know so far in that area. So starting out then, the big difference is it is a brand new design. That's what we've been told. So we're going to be getting a 6.1 inch LCD display, so not an OLED display, so it'll still be the LCD, and this will be coming in at a 6.1 inch screen, and its resolution will be 2532 by 1170, and it'll also just be a 60 Hz display because it is an SE model. But this just means it's a 460 pixel per inch, so it's a very clear screen that we will get here. We will also get 6 GB of RAM inside of this iPhone, and then we'll have probably only just two options of 128 GB and a 256 GB storage option. Most likely it will have the last generation sort of chipset inside of it, so this will be the A16 Bionic. It will not be an A17 Pro, because this is definitely not a Pro phone. It will come with 5G connectivity, and also that A16 will also probably come with just a 4-core GPU inside of it. There also has been told of rumours that we're also going to be getting an action button being added, and of course it will also have to have USB-C, but it will probably just have USB 2.0 speeds inside of it, again because it's an SE model. It will be made out of an aluminium body or aluminum body, and then obviously it will be having an IP68 rating, so this means that you could just drop it into a pool up to about 6 meters, and then you can rescue it within 30 minutes, so that's all really good there. Most likely it's either going to have a 12 megapixel single camera, what's a wide lens, or have a dual camera setup similar to the iPhone 14, because this is what it's based on, but both of them will just be 12 megapixel camera sensors on that one, and it'll be a wide and ultra wide. The battery size will probably be the same as the iPhone 14 size, so this will be a 3279 milliamp battery size, and then the base model will probably be coming in at $449 US for the 128 GB model, and then $569 US for a 256 GB model. So that is a summary of the new iPhone SE, and for my thoughts, I've actually been looking at you guys, at your comments, what you've been sharing over the last year, and I think one of the things that most of us all agree on, we need a new design for the iPhone SE. They cannot use our iPhone 8 design again for another year. So yeah, it does look like this is going to be changing now to an iPhone 14 design, but I would love to know your thoughts. Are you happy with this design? It's going to be that 6.1-inch display. Let me know in the comments below. And also guys, it's time to wrap up this video, so if you have enjoyed watching it, please make sure that you like this video, and also at the same time, want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, please also make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Bye bye.